Gracias, Guadalis and Oscar. I really appreciate it. I'm just so honored and moved by your words, and also just so grateful for the Latinx Playwright Circle and the staff and the whole collective of playwrights. I mean, y'all have continually welcomed me. So I'm just really grateful for that community. And I also just want to thank Primary Stages for this great honor. Like, I was floored to be honored amongst all these like amazing previous recipients, and also just hear my work be spoken of so eloquently. And I also just want to emphasize that, like, by acknowledging my work with this award and really this whole evening, you're acknowledging how artists thrive in community. You know, community like Latinx Playwright Circle, community like DSNOG, which I now know is the right way to refer to the group. And those communities are kind of how I've found a home in New York City as an artist, and have continually been able to kind of get my work to the next level. You know, collectives, whether they're formalized or not, are really how writers I know have the desire and the will to keep bringing pages, because they're encouraged by their peers. And I also just want to say that it's a really big honor to be recognized after over a year, where so many things have shifted about our field, and we are still in a period of uncertainty. I mean, since theater shut down, I think a lot of theaters have contracted, and we've also started, doing the work of like fundamentally reimagining how theater can actually embody the connectedness and the equity that we always talk about it having, and we dream of it happening. And so some of those gears are starting to move. So I'm like really grateful to be honored in this transition. And I just want to say that my hope for future plays can continue, my future plays and also all future plays can continue to kind of live up to the ways that you all have described them, and that the characters and the worlds that I create can allow people to understand one another, and not just as, check boxes of disparate identities, but as full humans, because that is the way we deserve to be recognized. And I also hope that we see tons of theater in the next year and celebrate our resilience with a form that really can only be experienced live, with people. And that with each performance that we attempt to tell new and surprising stories, where we truly question the assumptions that audience members bring in when they walk into the theater, that those are then flipped at the end of their time. Also, I have a little bit of a plug, which is my new play, El Condor Mágico, will be kind of having an excerpt of scenes on June 16th with the Civilians R&D group. So if you're curious about that, go check it out. And other than that, I don't know, thank you so much for this honor, and here's to our bright and hopeful future in the theater.